Should I invest lump sum or monthly? The gap between these scenarios is far smaller than the money sitting doing nothing. A few months ago, I have a user who approached me with this question. Hello, I have a 20k ISA allowance. Is it better to invest it all at once into a broad UX index fund or dollar cost it monthly? She already know the options, dollar cost averaging, and then you have the lump sum. So I ran some numbers here. If you invest every May, lump sum outperform monthly contribution. However, if you invest every December in the past 5 years, monthly contribution wins. The gap between these scenarios is far smaller than the money sitting doing nothing or changing strategies in between, thinking, oh, let me put some money in and let me contribute £200 whenever I think about it and doing them manually. The December scenario is worth pausing on. The reason why December, the lump sum, is worse off than monthly cost averaging, because if you invested in December 2021, that's right before the market crashed in 2022. And this actually happened to me. So you have this lump sum of that year all the way until end of December, basically sit there and the market or the value dropped and doing nothing. So the money wasn't compounding. Whereas on the other hand, if you do the monthly cost averaging, you buy it in different points. So the money of that £2,000 grow much further. The monthly contribution investor, however, they buy the dip at different points in 2022. And that's why you see the final decision or the final growth are better off than the lump sum because of that 1 year. And here's the real argument for dollar cost averaging. Not that every time it wins mathematically, but it removes the problem of timing completely. You don't need to know where the market is going. You don't need to wait for the right timing. You just compound your money bit by bit and you average the cost of these index funds. But here's what I actually want to say to the user who asked me this question. No matter doing lump sum or monthly contribution, in 5 years' time, both index funds return you over 40% of your contribution. So both approaches work. The data just show you that. What matters is to choose one strategy and actually do it. Because the only scenario that fails in math is where the money sits in cash only. Until next time.